Welcome to Reality NSFW, where I'm already going to just go out and say that this is going to be my favorite Q&A, even though it's not a Q&A, my favorite
Yeah,
Q&A of
we,
all
we
time.
didn't get a single. I didn't. I didn't because I'm like we have enough shit to talk about.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
get ready,
honestly,
folks. Straps. Hey, if you're driving, pull over.
yeah,
Just pull over right now.
I'm still fucking like recovering slash
I bet.
pinching myself over our last week that we had.
I Matt tells me at some point on Thursday, he goes, "You are more famous right now than I was in my height of Survivor."
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy because like it's been a while. Like we do a lot of events and shit and
Yeah.
things like that. And but the
Dude,
thing is
COVID,
like
man, COVID. Everyone binged fucking Survivor, and I'm no longer a bad guy. I'm no longer a villain. I'm a fucking legend, and I'm a fucking innovator.
yeah, no, it's sweet. And the thing
It's
is
great. Yes, it's so much better than fucking death threats and getting sucker punched from behind. It's great, Matt. So
yeah,
like you're saying, like this is better. This is better for me when I in my fucking heyday.
yeah. No, it's killer. And I imagine like if you're in New York City, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like people in like a big city like
Oh
New
yeah,
York.
no, they recognize me.
But I know, but I don't think people give a fuck. Like everyone's so just pretentious and
Yeah,
like,
no, I do well in New York.
yeah.
I do
I would
well,
think,
and, like, as I said, COVID changed the game.
yeah.
So, no, everyone sat at home, and everyone's like, "What can I binge?" And,
Yeah.
you binged Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad
Mhm.
or, or The Challenge.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people, with thank you, Netflix, because I feel like that opened the floodgates.
Yep.
Netflix put those 2 seasons up, and they're just like, "I want more."
Yeah.
And then they went to Paramount Plus or Hulu or Amazon because
Mhm.
there were so many, like they were all available on Paramount Plus, but the majority were available on those other streaming platforms as well. And people were just
Mhm.
they were just like, give me more, give me more.
Yeah.
And you know, I, I say some pretty sexist things on my first season, but I'm literally quoting Andy Kaufman. And
Yeah.
so for the smart people, they're just like, this guy's fucking quoting Andy Kaufman,
Yeah.
like
Right.
word for word, line for line.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, like Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, like, like one of the biggest shows of all time. Like, Bob Odenkirk literally called me on the phone. He goes, "You fucking quoted Andy Kaufman." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "I did." He goes, "Dude, I lost my mind."
Yeah.
So I think that's, I don't, it's not all those fans, but at the same time, I think a lot of, like, I think a lot of people, like, it's 2003 South Park, Jerry Springer, that was the fucking norm. So, so even if he did mean it, like, that was kind of what everybody was saying.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's just like, thank you. Thank you for the pass.
Right.
But no, I wasn't, that bad.
Mhm.
So I was playing a character and I embraced the role.
Yeah.
So
And I always tell people like if there's ever kind of any like conversation, I'm like, look, if someone meets me, if when we're doing the survivor viewing party and I'm meeting people, like they're super cool to me. They know I'm a nice guy and I'm a
yeah,
genuine,
good.
heartfelt guy. And I'm like, dude,
Nicest survivor of all time.
yeah. And I'm like, fuck, like Johnny fucking rules. Like if Johnny was a fucking piece of total dog shit, I would not be associating with
No.
Johnny fucking Fairplay, right? So like, yeah, I mean, so let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
This you and I both outside of Survivor with your wrestling and my BMX, we'll just say
Yeah.
like my BMX career and life was to your
Yeah.
wrestling. Okay. We had a cool life before Survivor. We got a cool life after Survivor. Survivor was an awesome chapter that enhanced our lives in
Yes.
more ways than ever. But we've done a lot of cool shit in our
But
lifetimes. But the chain of events of just random shit, all because of this game of Survivor.
just I mean, like they never stopped. I mean, like they could not, would not
Mhm.
stop. So let me go back in time before I saw you.
Yes.
So I start Tuesday. I drive to Tanya's house.
Yep.
So I get to Tanya's house, and I got there. I met up with Mr. Vance. Todd was there, and we were waiting. Big Tom drove from his house to Cracker Barrel to drop off his car.
Yeah.
And then Tanya picked him up because sometimes he has trouble getting to Tanya's.
Yeah. Right.
And so it was just easier, she could pick him up there. We could go out to dinner at a place other than Cracker Barrel.
Right.
And then drop off Big Tom's car at Cracker Barrel, and he knows how to drive home.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would be wrong.
Yeah.
Spoiler. So Big Tom shows up at Tanya's, and he's got a Mountain Dew. He goes, "You got a little something put in this Mountain Dew?" And she's like what? Like vodka? He goes, "Yeah, vodka." And she goes, "You seem like you had one on the way here." He goes, "I did." So he has another one. He goes, "Fur play, what's these beers you got?" So anyway, he tried Juicy Fair Play and Johnny Sour Play, and then we go out to dinner. We go to Wellington's, which is just ridiculously high end.
Yeah.
And I ordered the deconstructed Wellington, so it's like a beef Wellington, but the puff pastry's on the side instead of over. It's amazing. And Big Tom goes, "What should I order to drink?" And I'm like, "Old fashions are pretty good." And he goes, "I'm getting old fashioned." Then his meal came. "I'll take another one of those." So it was time to leave. And so it was like, Big Tom is like, "All right, you pull out of Cracker Barrel, and the exit's on your, like, you can literally see it. You just go straight and left. It's right there."
Yeah.
And he was like, "I got it." And it's like, "Big Tom, are you good to drive?" He goes, "I'm 68. They ain't doing shit to me."
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So we watch Big Tom. He turns right. And so I call him and I go, "Big Tom, turn around. Like your exit, like you should have just gone straight and left. Is right there. You could literally see the exit from the Cracker Barrel exit."
Yeah.
And he goes, "All right, y'all have a good night." 15 minutes later, he calls Tanya's phone. He goes, "I'm at the airport." He goes, "Did you fly there?" He goes, "No, but I'm going to check baggage claim, see if anybody left anything." And it was like, "Turn around." He goes, "I need to turn around."
Where does Tanya live? What part of Tennessee is it?
She's in Bluntville.
Blountville. Okay.
Blount. It's right beside Johnson City.
Okay.
And Johnson City and Bristol are like right there.
Okay.
It's awesome. It's a cool place. So I'll be back there July 2nd to watch Trace Atkins, country singer, on a boat dock with sitting on a pontoon watching. Is that crazy?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So you had a great time at that.
So that was Tuesday night. So 5 a.m. I set my alarm clock. I got to drive to Hamilton, Ohio, to Pinball Garage, and be there in time for the news crew at 12:30. So I get there at like noon, maybe 11:55. I'm early.
Yes.
And so the owner Brad is like, "You wanna go around the block in the McLaren real quick?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we take out the McLaren, and that's insane. And then the news crew gets there. 2 news crews. So I do their news. One take Jonny. They're just like, "Holy moly, we have never." I'm like, "I know."
Yeah.
I'm fully aware. They're like, "You should do cameos." I'm like, 21 later.
Oh, dude.
So then we go to Jungle Gyms because it's like, what's near here? Matt's not gonna get here till 6. It's like, you gotta get to Jungle Gyms. I'm like, "Matt said I need to go there." I'm like, "So we go there." And so this is the original Jungle Gyms, not the one near your house. This is the original big one.
Right. Yeah.
And they have a podcast studio inside there. So we're walking around and we see them doing the podcast, and the guy's like, "I'll hit you up. I'm recording right now. Like come back." or I'll get you, or I'll send someone to get you. It's like, okay.
Mhm.
So we're going, and so we get balloons for the buff contest at the
Mhm.
finale party. We had
Yeah.
a season 42 Mike final two Mike
Mhm.
signed buff,
Yes.
second place.
Yep.
So so we got balloons, and so then the podcast guy shows up. He was just like, he goes, "Hey, can you do the podcast?" I'm like, "Sure." So we go and we talk about how we're going to do the balut thing, and Brad's like, "I'm going to eat a balut right now," and so we bought them on the premise that they were ready to eat, as
Yeah.
in boiled.
Right.
They were not.
Mhm.
Brad opened up that balut egg, and it was a new pet that didn't work out.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw this on
but
social media because
yeah, it's
you're
on my
like,
Instagram.
yeah, it was like picture just like a normal egg with just the yolk and stuff coming out, but then with like a
A baby
juicy
duck
looking baby, yeah, baby
with
bird.
feathers, beak,
Yes.
flippers, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
No.
You got to boil them. But
Yes.
hey, we figured that out in time for the contest.
Yes, you did,
Okay.
which was fucking epic.
Yeah. So then then I make it to Pinball Garage and you show up.
I show up.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes. And who else shows up?
Roger Bingham shows up.
Oh, how great was that?
Uh, fucking awesome. Because
So
Roger, he hasn't been able to come to the last couple.
yeah.
So the
He had a
fact that he was,
quintuple bypass.
yeah, dude. And the thing is Roger is always a fan favorite. It's like, yeah, people love seeing Johnny and I,
Yeah.
but it's like when Roger Bingham's in the house, it's like
He was the
Johnny and
first he was the first hero in the history of Survivor.
he was, and so
Because I don't
motherfuckers.
I feel like just like I am now legend innovator and shit like that. I feel Rudy is hero
Yeah,
legend.
right.
Whereas when Survivor, like I didn't watch at the time, but like, I kind of, listen with the peripheral.
Yeah,
And I think there were plenty of people that liked Rudy.
yeah.
I think there were plenty of people that didn't like Rudy.
Oh yeah. Right.
Rudy was not the first hero because Rudy was grumpy.
He was.
So and I felt like over time people grow to embrace that. They're just like, oh my god, that's what makes Rudy Rudy.
Yeah.
That's what makes him incredible.
Right.
But I feel like at the time, I feel like it was a mixed bag.
Yep.
So
But
and there might
Roger's a
be,
different story.
Roger was the first ever hero in the history of Survivor.
He was great.
He
I mean,
was the
he's
ultimate,
still,
the first ever ultimate good guy.
yeah.
Like I mean, like, dude, I'm a villain. I'm a
Right.
heel, and there's a space where I'm missing. I loved Roger watching Survivor the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
So
He's great. And Roger, for those that don't know, when I was doing my viewing parties for Caramoa, and I would do them at this Buffalo Wild Wings place, and Roger Bingham came to one of my parties, and I was so ecstatic that fucking Roger Bingham, the legend, was at. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm watching myself on Survivor with all my friends and family in a packed house, and Roger Bingham is sitting there watching. It was
he
so
was so,
fucking epic.
he was so pissed Wednesday night that I found out he was coming.
He was.
Oh yeah, he goes, I wanted to surprise you. He goes, I couldn't
Uh,
make the last two. He goes, I wanted to surprise. He goes, oh, he goes, I heard it got ruined on Monday.
uh,
He goes, Matt pissed off. I was like, well, actually, Tasha.
well,
He goes,
well, I texted.
I know.
I like so. I always here's who I text everyone. So in our town, at my town of Cincinnati,
Yeah.
there is Matthew Sashlanahan.
Yeah.
There's Marcus Lehman, Roger Bingham, Angela Perkins from Ghost Island, myself,
Yeah.
and there's also Lil Morris, which is obviously a
Oh,
non.
guess what? I got a little more story. You want it
Okay.
now?
Well, hold on. So, anyways,
Okay,
what
go
I'm
ahead.
saying is, every time we do a viewing party, I go through the rounds. So, like, I messaged Sash and Marcus couldn't make it. Roger said I will be there, so I was like, "Oh, cool, Johnny. Roger's going to be there." It's because honestly, we like to promote this shit in advance. That Kentucky Joe's going to be there. People will want to
Yeah.
come out to see that. And then, of course, I every time I message Angela Perkins, she just never responds and like just
Yeah.
doesn't. I mean, I don't really get it, but
But I saw her at
whatever.
Wendell's.
Yeah, you
She
saw her at
flew to
Wendell's.
DC.
Yeah, but she just doesn't. I
She
mean,
didn't drive down the block.
yeah, I don't get it. She lived like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes from where we're at, but whatever,
Yeah.
fuck it.
All right,
So,
you want a little
What's
story?
a little more story? Yep.
All right, so Lil
Is
3
this
days
about the
ago.
torches?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw her post in the
Yeah.
Survivor group.
Okay, so 3 days ago, we have a private alumni group
Yes.
Facebook deal. And
Yep.
so Lil posted, "How do I find my torch? Season 7 Pro Islands." And JP writes, "Let me know when you find yours." She goes, "How do you start without telling the world or paying out the nose? I mean, let's get real. It's a torch on a stained stick." And JP wrote back a LOL emoji. So I put, Lil, only 3 torches were sold from our season as we burned everyone else's torch on the pirate ship. The only torch I'm aware of its location is mine. He's a private owner. He paid $15,000 for it 2 years ago. Me and Sandra got a pic with it last December. She goes, "No kidding. That's craziness." And then JP wrote, "Now that's money well spent." And Lil goes, I remember the wet, almost didn't light burning of the ship. It was pouring rain and we were freezing. Ah, memories."
Dude, I'm surprised that she
I think
actually
we're good.
didn't. I'm surprised she posted something, dude. You know what I mean?
But I like that right there is like, man, like she's just like, I want to hang out with Johnny Fairplay. Like, I am stalking this dude, and I see Johnny Fairplay's living his best life, and I want to be a part of it. And she should be.
She should.
I mean, like I don't like her, but I don't dislike her.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking.
Actually, I take it back. You know what? Lil comes to our party. I like Lil. How about that?
Yeah,
I'll go that far. But I mean, I would never say anything mean.
No, and the thing is, Lil literally, dude, she works. If I got in my car in my driveway right now, less than 10 minutes, I would be where she works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So,
at the
like,
premiere, season 43 premiere, we're advertising Lil.
yeah, I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. I mean, well, I've been
Hey, we
working on
advertise her.
it.
She doesn't show up, then she sucks.
Yeah, right. So that's
Let's not even ask her.
a
Let's just
story.
advertise.
So who has
Let's just send her the poster. Fuck it.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
does Lil? Do you know where Lil's torch is? Do you know who? Does the same person?
No
who
one
owns her torch?
like the only torch that anyone knows about from season 7 is mine.
Wow.
And John spent 15 grand for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're at back to Pinball Garage. So Pinball Garage, this was one of my most favorite viewing parties that we've done. First of all, I love Pinball Garage. I love Brad. I love Sonder fucking Brewing, who made a
Michelle's Beard IPA.
Yep. And a Johnny Fairplay Dead Grandma.
Johnny's Dead Grandma Seltzer.
Yes. So that was fucking cool. They made posters.
And when we come back for the premiere, they're like packaging Bitchall's Beard.
Yeah, they're making like an actual. Yeah.
It'll be in
That's
can.
fucking sick. Yeah. It's sick.
At Jungle Gems.
It's awesome. So Sonder, they're all awesome. So many fucking fans, dude. I mean, fans I've never met before. This all like that's the cool thing about these. Like so many people. Tommy Trainer shows up. Shout out to Tommy. I got the "Don't Bite Your Tongue."
Oh wow! Look at you.
Yep, rocking. And I
didn't get the T-shirt.
Yeah, I got the fucking.
But Tommy Trainer loves you more than me.
I got the fucking T-shirt. I got a CD.
Is it a thin shirt?
How
thin is it?
It's not as bad as like a fucking Hanes Beefy or Gildan kind of thing.
But not thin.
Not
yeah,
super
Tommy Trainer. When you make a thin shirt, you let me know. I want that one.
But actually, this one feels pretty good. I like this shirt. I really do. So I'm Tommy Trainer. Thank you. Tommy drove like fucking many hours to be at our party, but dude, it was so fucking sweet. Just
Tommy Trainer rules.
Talking to the fans. I mean, we got to see like Roger Bingham, and then we got some familiar faces like Big Mike and his lady, and Greg Insco, who was the guy that was walking across America to give Jeff Probst a video, but that didn't happen. Not only because Greg Insco got in a bus accident, but also there was no live finale. So even if he would have made it,
He
there would have
would've
been no one there.
Yeah.
But so we got to talk to Greg, and he was cool, and just
He
meeting all the
was.
fucking fans, man. It was fucking really fucking a great night, really great.
Yeah.
And we got back.
Fast forward.
Well, I want to. So we go to White Castle. On the Johnny's like, I'm fucking starved. So like, I'm sober, driving Johnny, and it's late as fuck, and White Castle's open, and we go to the fucking drive-thru, which took fucking a million years.
45 minutes.
And Johnny's like, I want like whatever amount of burgers. Then I want some fucking
Jalapeno
whatever
burgers.
jalapeno burgers.
I knew what I wanted.
I know, dude. You kept ordering,
Yeah.
and add some mozzarella sticks, and I want this, and I want that. Johnny, we got this massive fucking thing of food, which I don't think you ate all of it.
I did not.
This
But
was
I ate a lot.
you did this, but
I
this
did.
is a Buzz Johnny Fairplay ordering too much more food because it looks good kind of scenario, and I didn't eat any of it.
No. It's White Castle. Like I want options
Yeah.
because I don't get White Castle.
Okay. Because I was
Yeah, no,
like,
I,
oh,
like I
fuck,
had the munchies. Like there was a lot of fans with greenery.
okay.
So I was thank you.
Yeah.
Good looking out.
So yeah, so we go there, then we get back to my house pretty fucking late,
Yeah.
and Johnny had been up, for the big Tom
Since 5
thing the night
a.m.
before. Yes, and we
Yeah.
had the Reds shit to go down.
Yeah.
Too.
So we wake up Thursday morning, and so 4 months ago, I bought tickets for Smashing Pumpkins in Greensboro.
Mhm.
I got second row.
Yep.
Amazing fucking seats. I love the fucking Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
So I gave the tickets to my doctor buddy Art.
Yep.
And so Thursday morning, I wake up and on Art's social media is like greatest seats ever, greatest set list ever. Johnny Fairplay rules. Thank you so much. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
So we're about to leave to throw out the first pitch for the Cincinnati Reds,
Yeah.
and have a pretty good idea that they're going to take care of us. But but nothing. Like it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
I wake up fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, Smashing Pumpkins is my favorite, one of top 3 favorite bands. If
Yep.
they might be number 1.
Yeah.
Second row and the set list I've waited 15 fucking years for.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy's going, oh, greatest seats ever. And I'm just like, fuck.
Rubbing it in.
Oh, yeah.
Did Johnny show me? I'm looking at the
Oh,
and Johnny actually gets on the phone with this guy.
yeah.
And your doctor friend is going on and on the phone. I'm hearing you on speakerphone of how fucking epic this concert is. And I see.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Dude. So Johnny's fucking bummed.
I'm bummed.
So Johnny's bummed, but we're on our way to the Reds deal, which I want to tell you guys. So like, this is Thursday. The Friday before, Johnny knows he's coming to Cincinnati. Johnny Fairplay calls the public relations telephone number at the Cincinnati Reds and says, "Hey, I'm Johnny Fairplay, Survivor reality icon, and I'd like
Survivor Hall of Famer, reality TV icon." But I mean,
you get the point. So you are basically trying to like, hey, I'd love to come to the Reds game. Can you hook us up or whatever?
Well,
right?
I'd hit up Nick Wilson. I was like, you got to hook up on tickets. He goes, yeah, StubHub.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I don't have a hookup.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're fucking Nick Wilson. You won Survivor.
Yeah.
You love the Reds. He goes like, yeah, they don't love me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So,
all right,
so
well.
you call public relations and leave a voicemail.
Friday afternoon, like 2:00.
Okay.
I finally had one fucking free minute of the last 4 weeks of my life. I've had no free time.
Yep.
I had 1 minute. I left the voicemail.
Okay. And what happens if you leave the voicemail?
9 p.m. that night, the guy calls. He goes, hey, you're not going to believe this. Our sales team is doing a Survivor-based fucking sales deal. We're having tribal councils. It's fucking crazy. Can you come in an hour before the game? Like, you're a wheeler dealer. I'll make whatever deal you want. Let's get you here to fucking host a tribal council.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, well, I want tickets. He's like, yeah. He goes, all your food and beverages are covered. I'm like, okay. He goes, I was like, I want a jersey. He's like, okay. He goes, you want to throw out the first pitch? I'm like, yeah, I want to throw out the first pitch. He goes, you can throw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
So then he does hit me back to confirm. He goes, because he was like, he goes, can you be at the he goes, can you do the tribal council an hour before? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I got Matt Bischoff with me. He goes, but you can be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, fuck you, man. My boy's from Cincinnati. Like,
Yeah.
you should be sucking his dick more than mine.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm like, yes, I will be there.
Yeah.
So he hits me up a couple of days later, and I call you up and I go, good news, bad news. Good news is I'm throwing out the first pitch. Bad news is you're catching.
Which we both started dying. Like, I was on my patio when I get this phone call. As soon as he said good news, bad news, and he said, you're catching, I start dying laughing, and then Johnny's laughing, and then we're just like laughing. It was just so fucking funny.
It was ridiculous.
Like,
it was every pegging joke come full circle.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, do you listen to the Patreon?
Oh, yeah, dude, it was so funny.
Yes. All right. So we get there, and so I get parking passes.
Yep.
Yeah. So we park at like right in front of the Diamond Club, of course.
Yeah.
And what happens?
Dude, so first of all, we park at the Diamond area, and Johnny hits up the guy, our contact with the Reds.
Yeah.
He's like, someone will be right down to get you guys.
Yeah.
So they come down, they meet us. They're like, shake our hand. They're like so excited that we're there. And they walk us up to the fucking sales floor. Because inside the Red Stadium, it's like a business, right? There's like,
it is a business.
Full on,
which will be explained later.
Full on office, cubicles. And like, we're standing outside the sales office.
Yeah.
I mean,
we get the Iggy.
80 people in there probably, dude.
80 people, and we get the Iggy. Come on in, guys.
Yeah, well, Johnny said, so the guy's like, hey, look, we're gonna introduce you guys, and here's the cool thing. They had been priming these salespeople with showing videos of you and probably of me from Survivor to
They're
get them
just showing highlights of Survivor.
Yes,
to amp them up, but these people have been taking it very seriously.
They have.
I mean, like there's like there is love and there is hatred in that office.
There is. So when so they're like, Johnny and I are standing out there, and they're like, come on in, guys. And that was a cue for Johnny and I. Johnny walks in first. I walked in behind him. The place goes fucking bananas. People are the looks on people's faces.
They are shaking. They are visually shaking.
Because they had no fucking idea. They're fucking shitting their pants. Like, holy fuck. Johnny Fairplay and his sidekick, Matt Bischoff, are here live in fucking person.
Cincinnati's own Matt B.
Dude.
maybe you've heard his questions on the Q&A. First time, long time. Matt B from Cincinnati.
Yeah, dude. Literally, dude, they are so fucking stoked. Like the biggest warm welcome ever the sales team has given us. So they introduce us, and like the main VP of sales is like, hey, Matt and Johnny are here. And everyone is still, I'm looking around. People are in complete and utter disbelief, jaws dropped.
Crying and shaking.
Yeah, they're like, holy fuck.
And smiles that look like they hurt your face.
Yeah. And the thing is, I look around, they did this shit. There's Survivor, Outwit, Outplay, Outlast banners.
Everywhere.
It is totally decked out in Survivor theme.
Yeah, and it wasn't for us. It was for this whole sales deal they're doing.
Yeah, so we show up, they introduce us, and then they begin to say, okay, Matt and Johnny, these people right here went to Redemption Island or Exile Island.
Exactly. We have 8 people on, what do they call it? Redemption or Exile? I think they call it Redemption.
Yeah, they call it Redemption.
Exile is Australian.
Yeah, so so it's Redemption Island, right? So we have to have each person kind of pitch their case on why they should come back into the game.
Yeah.
So the first guy that goes up is a long hair dude.
Long hair. And he is like, I fucked over this dude. I fucked over this dude. I fucked over this chick. And I fucked over this dude. And I'm the best fucking player here. And my dick is bigger than everyone else's in the sales office. Yeah. And I'm just like, can we stop now?
Yeah. I know.
He did not say the dick thing, but he fucking meant it.
Oh, yeah. So it was hilarious. So it was fucking great. And then we had some other,
There is like someone who's just like, I'm nice, and if I come back, I'll be nice. And I'm just like, what, dude? Have you ever watched the show? Because that's not winning my vote.
No,
I was clowning. We had fun, and they they popped for everything.
Oh, they did. Johnny was fucking cracking him up. And then Johnny and I had to deliberate. It's like, well, this fucking guy has long hair and he fucking rules. So, hey, long hair guy, you're back in.
Yeah, you're back in.
He gets back in the game. And then they're like,
he's throwing up gang signs. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
I'm like, this is my guy.
This is the most fun workplace of all time.
Yes.
This fucking place, the Reds sales department. It was so awesome. And so, like, while we're in there, like, so then we get ready to do like a host a tribal council. Okay. So everyone that's going to tribal sits around and each one has a candle. And there's like a little candle snuffer and shit and a little urn to cast your votes. Well,
dude,
Johnny and I get to play.
Did you shit yourself when I fucking, if anyone has a immunity idol or advantage, they like to play it. Now would be the time to do so.
Yeah.
I'll read the votes. I mean, dude, I did not flub like I didn't flub. Now it's time to vote. I did not flub. I'll collect the votes.
No,
dude,
no.
Like
it was fucking great.
You know who I felt like right there?
Who?
Jonathan LaPaglia.
Yeah. I love to tell you this. There was like these motherfuckers were taking it seriously. So
they were just like, oh my god, he's using the words correctly, because whoever else has been doing it, like they've been getting like half of it right.
Oh yeah, and there's some hot chicks in the fucking mix.
Oh yeah. So but I was JLP.
Yeah, you
for
did
like 4 minutes.
You did fucking great.
Dude, can you believe, like, I was just like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. And I had no idea the pressure of who all was in that room at the time.
Yeah, so
we'll get
pressure. There's a guy.
Yeah,
in the room.
There's a guy, my new best friend.
Yeah, his name is Phil Castellini. You know who Phil Castellini is? His family owns the fucking Cincinnati Reds.
Yes.
Who's our new best friend, which we will fucking talk about. So we do the tribal council. Someone gets voted out, and everyone had a blast.
Oh, and it was a huge blindside.
It was a huge blindside.
I mean, like, that girl lost her shit.
She did. And I will say the winner of this sales meeting whole deal gets a Field of Dreams experience.
Yeah, you get to go to the Field of Dreams and watch the MLB game at the Field of Dreams.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
There's big stakes involved. So, dude, so after we do this, we're still in the sales meeting thing, and this is the first encounter where Phil Castellini actually comes up to us and
but he's been there. Like, I saw him in the room the whole time because he's carrying that fucking totem.
Yep, he was.
So I saw him the entire time, and I'm like, dude, that's a good looking dude right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, if you see that dude and find out that he has $1 billion, that might be the most attractive man on the planet.
Right.
Ever.
Yep.
Because he's a good looking dude.
He was.
Like, that dude could have $100. You'd be like, that's a good looking dude with $100.
Yeah, he's fucking killer, man.
Yeah, so, dude. I mean, but it gets better. Yeah. But as I said, just look. You see in the room, I noticed him. I'm just like, I don't know what that dude does, but he does a lot more than everybody else here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could tell. He's got the vibe about it. So we end up walking, all of us, big group, which I need you to send me that picture, by the way.
I am. I'm posting it tomorrow.
I know, dude. Trust me, I know.
You know my life.
Yep. Oh yeah. So we go out to the fucking stadium and get a big group shot.
Yeah.
Everyone is super cool.
And the good looking guy goes, I need Johnny to hold the totem. He has to hold the totem.
Yes. So we're out there, we take the fucking group photo, and then everyone disperses except the good looking guy, who is Phil Castellini, who is the main man behind the Reds. So we sit there, he's talking to us about his fucking lake house, his pontoon boat that he's redoing.
Well, he walks up, he goes, you're the villain. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, I need you here. He goes, this city hates me. And I'm like, really? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, if there's someone in this building that they could hate more than me, have at it.
Yes.
And I was like, well, they might like me. He goes, I hope they don't.
Yeah.
And then he goes, let me tell you about my lake house. And so the whole reason for the tiki, the totem, is because he bought a lake house and came with a dilapidated pontoon boat that he's turning into a Pontiki,
Yep.
and his friend from California is sending that totem.
Yep.
And he was like, "Oh, I knew it'd be perfect for this." I'm just like, "Dude, you're the man." And he kept talking and kept. We're literally talking to this dude for like 20 plus minutes.
We are.
And I'm just
Johnny and I and him.
because I've done so many of these things. You get the lip, you're just like, "Oh, thanks a lot. All right, blah blah blah," and you get like 3 more sentences, and they out, and you're good.
Right.
I get it. This dude was like, "Hey, like this entire city hates me. Y'all want to be my friend?" I'm like, "I would love to be your friend.
Yeah.
You're fucking good looking as fuck. I guarantee you got some good stories."
Yeah. Yeah.
like good looking people, good shit happen. Like this dude's got all kinds of stories. I mean, like if you're ugly, I'm just like, what do you got?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
make it count. Did you sneak up on somebody and scare them? I believe it.
Right.
So, but otherwise, I mean, what do you got?
Yeah, this motherfucker ruled.
Yes.
He was so fucking cool. So there's a picture on our social media of Johnny and myself and Phil Castellini hanging out for the first time after our first 20-minute conversation.
20 plus.
Yeah, and then he's just like, "Oh, have a great time, you guys." So Johnny and I had 2 handlers that were part of the sales force that were Survivor fans that were like, after we got the group photo and talked to Phil Castellini.
Like, we have to walk you everywhere.
Yeah, so we had diamond seats. So we go
Diamond Club.
Yeah, Diamond Club. So we go to the Diamond Club,
Plus,
which is
the bourbon.
the bourbon bar, the whole experience.
So the Diamond Club seats are $1,500 each.
Yep.
Okay, but we also got the super VIP wristbands. So we're also bourbon bar. We can go anywhere in the fucking building.
Yeah.
So we're at 2,000 a seat.
Oh yeah, it was fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
So
we're second row behind home plate.
Yeah, so we go to the restaurant area. We sit down, and it's a buffet. This is not like Golden Corral buffet. This is like fucking steak, salmon,
fucking 5-star buffet, not 4 or 5.
Yeah, so I fucking get a plate of a bunch of food, bring it down. We get some fucking beers, and we're sitting there with the handlers. Like, I'm eating some food and just kind of chit-chatting and shit and just kind of soaking in like, wow, this is fucking sweet, right?
Yeah. So they bring us t-shirts and hats.
Yep. Bring us t-shirts and hats.
Well, no, before we went down, they had brought us 2 larges, and I was just like, do you have these in other sizes? And the guy goes, maybe, why? And Phil, the owner, goes, "Fair play, you need a medium." I'm like, "That's my size." He's like, "I got you." He goes, "Get this man a medium."
Yeah.
And they brought me down a medium while we're at the fucking Diamond Club.
They did. It was awesome.
Dude, how great is that? Fucking Phil calls it. He's like, "Get this man a medium." What are you doing? I'm just like, "Look, man, like I've been working out."
Yeah. It was great. It was fucking great.
Roddy Piper wore a fucking small at WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan wore a medium.
Yeah. Yep. That's fucking
Hulk
rad.
Hogan was 306 pounds.
Yeah.
Rocking a fucking medium.
Right. Totally. So, I get it.
And Matt's like extra large.
No, I get a large. I got a large. So, but anyways, I'm eating and just chit chatting. This all happened so quickly.
No, everything happened so quickly.
It was like,
the entire day happened so quickly, but it was the longest day of our entire life.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, hey, let's pause. You can leave your shit here. It's time to go on the field to do the first pitch shit. So Johnny and I and the handlers leave. We walk onto the field. We see the fucking Reds mascot. I forget what his name is, but it's on Johnny's fucking hat right there. Yeah. Then there's the girl version of that. Oh. And we're like walking right in front of the fucking dugouts of the fucking, we're like on the field in Great American fucking Ballpark, my town, bucket list shit. We're like, holy fuck. The guy gives me a glove and we did a couple practice.
Whoops, I'm frozen. Are you frozen?
Am I good? Are you there?
You're good.
Okay, sorry. So I got a baseball glove.
Yeah.
And we did a couple practice.
They were good.
Passes, and they were fine. And we're like, dude, we did it perfectly fine. Yeah. We don't need to.
And then right before we go out, Phil comes up to us again.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, everybody overthinks this.
Yeah.
Just lob it like you're throwing a football in your backyard.
Yeah.
That's the only way it works."
Yep.
Because I tell people that and they go, no, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
as someone who's done it
Yeah.
and has done it wrong,
Right.
you lob it like a football. It'll get
Yeah.
there every time. And I was like, all right, Phil. I'm like, that was my plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Right. No, good plan.
So then the chick explains, she goes, come on, we're about to go. Here's what we're doing. And so she said, she goes, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, you guys good? And Matt's like, I'm good. She goes, you good? I go, I didn't hear any of that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Johnny's like,
literally,
can you repeat? So
I was like, I literally heard Charlie Brown on the fucking teacher. I'm just like, I am fucking out of my fucking mind right now. Because I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this. Like, that's all I like. She's talking, and I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. And she's like, did you hear anything I say? And I'm like, no, I heard me saying I'm gonna fuck this up 12 times in my head.
well, so essentially, she's like, there's a camera guy, the big fucking TV camera. She's like, look, when I fucking point to you, that means you guys are like you're on the jumbotron. So what they did was,
and then when I
the
give you a
point
big
was,
wave, you do the big
yeah, when you do the big wave, then we wave, and then like she points and we walk onto the field. So they're like,
it.
from Survivor Caramoan, Cincinnati native Matt Bischoff, and Survivor Pearl Islands, Survivor legend Johnny Fairplay. And Johnny's doing the shit, and we're like, yeah, we're hugging each other and shit. And then it's like, okay, fucking go to home plate, Johnny, Matt. I'm going to the fucking the fucking
I'm going to the pitcher's mound. You're going to home plate.
Yeah, I'm going to home plate.
So my last 8 steps, I'm fucking doing the Ric Flair strut.
Oh yeah.
Slowly. Like I did not give a fuck. I'm just like, dude, I got Phil right here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking taking my time. And Phil's like, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, boo him instead of me.
So literally, I'm like, okay, like I'm crouched down with a regular baseball glove, and I'm ready to fucking catch John. And you were on the you were pretty far away. You were on the base of the pitcher's mound.
Yeah. I'm on the mound. I'm not on the fucking
top of it.
Yeah.
You're at the the bottom of the fucking mound.
It counts.
It counts.
Yeah.
So you wind up.
Yes. Hold on. Here we go. I wind up, and let me share this picture.
Yeah.
Share screen. And here we go.
Okay. Johnny Fairplay. I made this right before the podcast. Johnny Fairplay's throw the first pitch, which is beautiful in the air. It was not, but the thing is, where this red blob is right above fucking the plate is where the pitch should have been.
Sure.
And you see the square of me, and I'm trying to reach for it, dude, and it literally just goes off the tip of my glove and fucking rolls away.
Yes. Okay.
I gave it my best shot.
So how about this?
Yeah.
If you were describing the day, and our responsibilities of the day, would you describe me as the pitcher?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like people would erroneously call you the catcher, correct?
They would call me the catcher. Look
You're
at
the
that body position, dude.
You're the misser.
I am the misser. Look at that, though. I was trying, dude. I'm like stretched without diving. I'm stretched out as far as I can.
Matt, the misser Bischoff.
It's funny, dude. But yeah. So I missed the ball.
Yeah. But you know what? That gave people something to talk. Like, honestly, if I had just thrown it and you had just caught it, what fucking story is that?
I know. It went off the tip of my glove. It is.
Yes. Of all the, I mean, like, oh my God, it could have been horrendously worse. But no, I think it's good. Like, you almost got it. And no, that's perfect.
Yep, it is perfect. It was funny, and Johnny and I fucking hugged it out, and
hold on.
It was so fucking funny and epic, dude.
Here. So that's home plate right there. And that's where the ball went that Matt missed. I gotta know God.
But dude, it was so fun, and like, and then we got some more we're just on the field soaking it in. Like, this is like, So like,
dude, and they're like, hey, you guys want to hang out? You guys want to go back? And I'm like, I mean, we can go back, and I'm just like, well, they ain't gonna let us back here. I'm just
yeah,
like, why are we in a hurry? And
yeah,
so that's when Phil's just like, hey, we have a bourbon bar up there. That used to be we moved our press box over there. He goes, that's the best fucking seat in the house. And we're
yeah.
charging crazy fucking money. And they have fucking bourbon lockers. And it is fucking nuts.
Hmm.
And I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah. So, dude. So, yeah, we go up to the fucking bourbon bar, which is sick. I mean,
It's it's
it looks
insanity.
like when you walk in, it looks like
It's a
the inside of
bourbon
a
barrel.
barrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking tight. And there's all the high roller motherfuckers up there. And there's a bunch of Survivor fans that were like, holy fuck, Johnny Fairplay, dude, you're fucking awesome. You know, everywhere we went, seriously, everywhere we went.
I took a couple under pick. I mean, like it was heyday.
Oh, it was crazy.
I mean, because
Everywhere.
even Phil told he goes, "Aren't you guys like top 5 per capita like Survivor fans?" I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." I'm like, "We're number 1 per capita in the
In
world."
Cincinnati. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he
So
was like, "Are you
literally
serious?" I'm like, "Yeah,
everywhere we went, it was
yeah,
photo fucking city.
yeah."
It
It
was
was crazy.
fucking, it was unbelievable.
So we go to our seats,
Yep.
and they're second row behind home plate. And if you're watching the show like Chris Klein was, or watching the game, there we are.
Yeah. Oh
Just
yeah.
fucking just 2 assholes
Yeah.
sitting behind second place.
Ah, it was awesome. I called my mom and I was like, Mom, look, turn the game on. And I'm like, as I'm on the phone, I'm waving. She saw Johnny and Johnny's fucking blonde hair and shit. And I said, oh, I see you. It was just so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And the thing is, at first, because the Reds suck, we were getting our asses kicked. It was like 3 home runs or something in a row. We're like,
Yeah.
fuck. So we end up going to the bourbon bar, and then it ends up start raining. There's like a rain delay and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so we're
anyways,
hanging out there. So then we go back down, and then it's home run, run. So I'm just like, hey, let's go back to the bourbon bar, like, cause like I think we were up like 13 or 14 to something. I'm just like, because that's where we're supposed to meet the other. So we had 2 handlers with us. We had the other we had the vice president that we were supposed to meet at the bourbon bar.
mhm.
So we went up there. And so we go up there and we're hanging out, and we're up, huge. And they're like, this is fucking crazy. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. And so we're walking back. Matt's like, all right, well, we found you guys. I want to go back and watch some more. And so
The
we're
reason
walking.
I want just real quick, I want to touch base on this.
Yeah.
I was going to be driving the car the rest of the
Yeah.
evening, so I did not want to drink bourbon, although I would have. So I was like, you know what? I'm never going to have these fucking seats behind home plate
Yeah.
again.
I mean,
So
yeah.
I'm going to pee. I'm going to let Johnny drink bourbon with these old dudes. I'm going to go back
Well,
down
no,
behind
no,
home
we
plate.
haven't got to the old dudes yet.
Yeah, okay. But I'm saying I'm going to go
Yeah.
back down in my seat
Yeah.
and watch the game with one of the handlers for a little
Yeah.
bit.
So
So I leave.
I'm walking up the stairs, and these 2 old dudes are just like, Johnny Fairplay, have you ever had $1,000 bottle of bourbon? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, do you want a glass of one now? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, Matt, he goes, I'm going to seats. And I'm just like, Matt, when someone offers you a glass of $1,000 bottle of bourbon,
Yeah.
the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this up.
Right.
And so Matt goes down. So he pours it. I don't even drink it. He pours it and he goes, you know who that guy is with the fucking stars on his fucking shirt down there? And I'm just like, holy fuck. And I just fucking walk down. It's Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins.
Dude.
And I'm just like, dude, holy shit. Like Billy, and he goes, Johnny Fairplay. He goes, last time I saw you, was it TNA wrestling? I was like, no, it was Ring of Honor wrestling. We were both there on the second row. I think it was Austin Aries. It was a 16-minute match against, I want to say, Christopher Daniels. He goes, no, Brian Danielson. I'm like, yeah, that's the match. He goes, how you doing, man? I'm just like, dude, this is fucking crazy. I was supposed to fucking, like, because I played it so cool at the beginning, and then I fucking just shit myself. So,
Yeah.
but in a good way, apparently. So I'm just like, dude, I had tickets to see you last night, or last night
Yeah,
in
it was last.
Greensboro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was like, but I couldn't go because I had to host. Like, I bought the tickets 4 months ago, but I had to host this Survivor finale party. Oh my god! Like, my, I gave the tickets to my friend. He said it was amazing. I've seen your set list. It's fucking great. He goes, oh, the set list is so good. He goes, so many people commented about the set list. I'm like, yeah, this is what I've been fucking waiting for, asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I love the set list, and I was just like. I was like, I'd love to see you guys. I would have loved to have seen you guys. I'm like, but you and Jane Stixer are playing together. I'm like, are you doing a similar set list? Because the feedback for the set list has been so good. We're going to do something pretty comparable. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, well, I'll make it. He goes, well, why don't you just come tomorrow? And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to drive back tomorrow. He goes, why do you have to drive back tomorrow? I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I need to call my girlfriend. so, so I called Jessica and I was just like, hey, and in my head, I felt I asked her, and she explains to me that I did not ask her. I screamed to her, oh my God, you're not gonna fucking believe this is the greatest fucking day of my life. This is fucking insane. And she was like, go, go, go. Like, please stop screaming in the phone.
Yeah.
How she related the conversation back to me.
Yeah.
So, and so then I post a picture and
Well, you take a picture with Billy and you
Yeah.
text it to.
Oh, I texted.
Yeah, I get the. So I'm like I'm behind home plate watching the game with the handler guy
Yeah.
talking about Survivor and shit, and I fucking like I see Johnny's text and I'm like, what the utter fuck? I was like, and my phone autocorrected Billy Virgin. I said, is that Billy Virgin?
Is that Billy Virgin?
Yeah, I'm like,
And I was
Billy
like, no, he
Corgan?
fucked Jessica Simpson and Courtney Love. He's doing good.
But dude, I was like,
Rumor
is
and
that
innuendo.
Billy?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, is that Billy Corgan? And you're like, yes, it's fucking Billy fucking Corgan, dude. Then you were like, come up here, right?
Yes.
So I fucking go up there, and you're like, dude, like, you tell me the whole fucking scene, and then because you were like, you hadn't told him.
Well, here's my deal. Like, so I was at Tanya's Tuesday night, and then I left early in the morning, and then I came for the Survivor finale Wednesday. I spent the night Wednesday night at your house,
Yeah.
and then I knew I was going to spend the night Thursday night, and I'm just like, like I don't want to I don't think I want anyone in my house for 3 days. So if you if you don't want me to stay, but I need to stay one more night. If you would like free tickets to Smashing Pumpkins, and I imagine they'd be pretty good because they're coming from fucking Billy Corgan.
Oh.
And you're like, dude, it's totally cool.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Of course, you dumb motherfucker. Like, yes. So like I go up and I meet, and so like Johnny's like, hey, yeah, we want to come, and
Billy goes, how many tickets do you need? And I was like, well, I'm staying at Matt's house, and if Matt gets me, unfortunately, his wife gets me.
Yeah.
And so can you do 3 to make up for the fact that I'm staying at their house?
Yeah.
And he goes, 4. And I go, no. I'm like, no, 3 is good. He goes, 4. And I'm like, no, I just really, I think I just need 3 tickets. He goes, 4. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it's 3. He goes, so anyway, so we exchange information. And he goes, hit me up tomorrow. He goes, I'm not going to remember anything today. Hit me up tomorrow. I got you.
Yeah. So then I asked him if I can get I was like, hey man, you mind if I get a quick photo? He's like, fuck no, dude. So I got this fucking dope picture with Billy Corgan. So like
doing your gimmick.
Oh yeah.
He did my gimmick on mine. He did yours on yours.
I know, dude.
What a good dude.
Like he's such a fucking cool dude.
That's a professional right there.
And the craziest thing of all this is
because most people don't have a gimmick. I mean, like most people, they're like,
oh yeah, right.
It's just like, whatever.
But the fact that you were devastated that you missed the show.
Yeah.
At the morning of my house on Thursday morning, the day we
about to do the coolest shit, about to have the coolest day ever, but just literally started the day devastated.
Yeah, and the fact that we run into fucking Billy Corgan. I mean, you and I were just like the universe, dude. Like this is this is like our day with the Reds thing and Phil Castellini and throwing out the first pitch and all the shit that Then we meet Billy Corgan. It was literally, you literally could not make up the stories that we're telling you right now if I
No.
fucking tried. It was so motherfucking insane that it was just fucking crazy.
Oh, by the way, there was $1,000 bottles of bourbon, 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 different ones. Just like, I don't know, this one's different. And then one dude looked like so the guy took a picture of the scoring for the game.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I took a picture, and so that dude looked like Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm just like, so I took it, and I'm just like, Larry David's the scorecard, and the real money dude. He's just like Larry David. He was loving it.
He was. So we meet the Billy thing, and then we watched the rest of the fucking game till it's over with, and then we got
20
invited.
to 5.
Yes,
20
to 5.
To 5.
Which was fucking the most epic game of the year to watch.
The most runs they've scored since 1999.
It was fucking epic. And so we got invited by the sales department to go to the Holy Grail, which is a bar directly across from the stadium with all the salespeople.
Yeah. It was a going away party for one of the guys.
Yeah.
And
So
they're just like, hey, can you guys come for? And we're like, yeah.
So we're getting ready to walk from the Red Stadium to the Holy Grail.
And I'm like Matt, I'm like, let's just wait here for them to get there so we don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah, so we're just hanging out.
We haven't paid for anything today, so why should we start now?
Yeah, so we're hanging out outside the Red Stadium, and fucking Phil Castellini, the owner of the fucking Reds,
runs down,
walks. Yeah, he comes out,
runs down the stairs, and walks out casually.
Yeah, follow us
because he
out.
saw us. He saw us from his office.
Yep, and he comes out, and he's like, just like, guys, it was fucking awesome having you here. He gave Jonny and I his personal business card, which has his personal fucking phone number, all that shit on there. And
so he goes, you're a new good luck charm. He goes, when you coming back? Because we won 20 to 5. And I was like, well, I'm a lifelong Braves fan, and you guys are playing the Braves July 1st. He goes, no. You're now a lifelong Cubs or Reds fan.
Yeah.
Come back for that game. I got you.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we need jerseys and all. And I was like, I'll hit up the VP guy that, he was like, no. You hit me up directly.
Yeah.
And he goes, I got you.
Yeah.
I was like, well, Matt wants to bring his family. I want to bring my family. He goes, hit me up directly.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
And so then we go to the Holy Grail, and everyone's like, they're like, Phil doesn't do that. Like, Phil literally ran out of the office to go talk to you. He goes, he don't do that shit.
Yeah. And this is for real. This is fucking.
It's fucking crazy. Like, he is a good, like, how awesome is. So listen, lifelong Braves fan. What the fuck have the Braves ever done for me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, I am a lifelong Reds fan.
I know, dude. I mean, I didn't even like baseball going into Thursday. Now I didn't even like football going into fucking the Bengals season. Now I'm like Bengals #1 fan. I fucking love the Reds. Like, fuck, dude. So we're chilling at the Holy Grail. We're meeting more Survivor fans.
Yeah.
Awesome as shit.
Yeah. Crazy.
It was so fucking awesome at the Holy Grail.
All right, we're at 58 minutes. We have to fast forward.
Yeah. Okay. So
the next day.
Yeah. So after the
Holy Grail, night we saw Dr. Marcus Lehman and Sash. It was great. Next.
Yeah, we go to Sash and Marcus's Bourbon Bar. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So then it is now Friday morning, and we go back to Pinball Garage. I bring my boys. It's my boys' first official day off of school. We had our good friend Brad Baker hooked all of us up with all you can play pinball.
Yeah.
So we stayed there for like 4 hours, dude.
It was amazing.
My kids got to play.
I love playing, dude. How much so? Like, and Matt goes, "Hey, you want to play pinball?" And I'm like, "Sure." And every time afterwards, Matt goes, "I don't like playing pinball with you."
Oh yeah, dude. It was so killer though.
And Brad goes, "In 3 months, I'll have you better than him." I'm just I'm like, motherfucker. I ain't got Survivor viewing parties. In 3 months, I'm gonna be better than you.
Yeah, right.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? We did play Friday night for $20, and it was the 3 best players in that fucking building, head to head.
Yeah.
And Brad and the bartender thought they that they were immensely better than me.
Yeah.
And the final score was 66 million to 64.5 million to 48 million.
Yeah.
I was second.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I had to lead the entire game until the fucking, like,
Yeah. But so Brad hooked us up.
Yes, he's awesome.
We
He's
had
awesome.
fucking brisket. My kids loved it. And then I was like, "Hey, dude, can I show my boys your McLaren car?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck yes." We go back to the fucking back garage and looking at the car. My boys got pictures with it. And then my one son, Cannon, is like, "Hey, can I take a ride in this?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it." And I was so fucking like the
And it's
smile and the
sunny.
look. Oh
It's
yeah, it's
sunny at this
sunny when he
point.
goes out, and then while they're on the ride, it starts fucking raining.
No.
And you don't.
No. They pull out sunny. They pull out of the parking lot, take a right, and there's a stop sign, and then there's a stoplight. At the stoplight, it starts raining. The second they hit the stop, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah, this is a car you don't.
But
take
that
out in
does
the
not
rain.
stop him from smacking it.
No, so Brad takes Cannon on a ride, then comes back, and he's like, "Oh, well, your other son, fuck yeah, let's do it." And my son Ryder goes out. They went like 110 miles an hour because they found a dry piece of pavement and fucking cruised. Yeah, so it was literally like bucket list shit, riding in a fucking like amazing fucking sports car. It was so fucking awesome. So the McLaren ride, the pinball shit, and so after that day of awesomeness, we come back to my house. We kind of pregame in my basement. Tesla's getting ready for the Smashing Pumpkin show that we have tickets to. So we drive down to Newport, Kentucky, which is right across from Cincinnati. And I'm like, okay, let's pull in this parking lot, fair place. We pull in this parking lot. It's $15.
Yeah.
The guy walks up and goes, "Holy fucking shit, it's Sammy fucking Hagar." Looking at Fair. First of all, Fairplay's got sunglasses on, a Gucci fucking sweater, looks like a famous person.
Yeah, and we're in a blacked out fucking, was it Jeep? What?
Yes, I'm in my blacked out Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
I'm with my son and a fucking
so,
hot chick and Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah. So the guy is like, "Holy shit." And he goes, "You're Sammy Hagar." And I go, "I assure you, I am more famous than Sammy Hagar."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Dude, fucking Sammy Hagar." And I go, "Once again, I can assure you, 36 million people never watch Sammy Hagar do anything.
Yeah.
I'm more famous than Sammy Hagar." He goes, "Sammy Hagar." He goes, "Dude, we got VIP. And he's screaming at the other guy. And the other guy, who has not ran in literally 10 plus years, has never ran in any of that time span, runs. And you see the pain in his face. And he goes, "VIP over here." And I go, Does Sammy Hagar pay for parking?" He goes, "Fuck no."
Oh, dude. So he puts us in VIP parking. And the guy's mind is blown. And me and Tessa and Johnny and my son Ryder are literally dying fucking laughing.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was so fucking hilarious.
It was
that
great.
We're like, out of all the crazy shit that's happened thus far the weekend, that was the fucking funniest.
That was my.
It was so fucking funny.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh yes,
there's a PS to the story. Don't
there
worry.
is a PS. So we walk to we get our tickets at the will call
at Ovation.
At Ovation. So as we're walking in,
which for the record, anyone that's never heard of Ovation, so they had this state-of-the-art stage, and on one side it's inside, and they close the door behind it, and on the other side is an amphitheater.
Yeah,
and they leave the door up. Like,
it was fucking sick. It was
fucking brilliant. Yeah.
So like we go and there's this as we're walking in.
So we got our tickets from Billy. Like, so I messaged Billy. Billy messaged me. Billy messaged me the next day and asked how it went. Yeah. And he wrote back. He goes, "That's so awesome. I'm glad."
Oh, he did? Oh, that's killer, dude. That's killer.
2 more messages after the show. 2.
That's fucking awesome. So
Isn't that
we
crazy?
go that's fucking crazy. That's the first I've heard of this. So we go in and there's a guy that works at Ovation
Yeah.
that recognizes Johnny Fairplay from Survivor, but he also recognizes my wife from back in the
From going
fucking
to
dance club
clubs.
days. Yeah, from going to clubs. So Johnny is like, "Hey,
Well, no,
fucking
I go, "Hey, you guys have VIP?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Does your ticket say you're VIP?" I go, "It doesn't matter what my ticket says. Do you got me VIP?" He goes, "I'll be right back."
yeah, unfucking believable." So he walks back and talks to the fucking main guy of Ovation.
That guy's card is here's that guy's card.
Dude, yeah, so this motherfucker walks back and says, "Follow me."
Yeah, he goes,
So we
we just opened up VIP tonight." We just create like this was just painted, built, and opened to the public for the first time ever tonight. So I don't know if anyone else is even gonna come up here.
yeah,
But if they do, just know that you're the first. I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh," and I'm just like, "Can I get your card?"
yeah. So we fucking go up to this private area. There's our own private bartender. There's like badass leather seats. There's
Oh,
murals all over the wall.
so
And so we were the first people there. So we're just fucking
ever.
hanging out because it's raining outside at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, there's an opening band. They finished with Helter Skelter, which I thought was good. And
Yeah.
like when we walked back out, one of the band members, his sister was just like, "Yeah, my brother's in the band." And I'm just like, "Yeah, I really liked Helter Skelter." She goes, "Everyone says that's their best song." And I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Well, that's not good because
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not your
Right.
song." Like, I would hope that they use different words than "that's your best
Yes.
song."
Oh,
Hey, Matt, if you guys cover Enter Sandman,
yeah.
that's your best song.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah,
So
you tell them go fuck yourself.
yeah, exactly. So we're hanging out in the VIP area and shit, and having
Yeah,
some
it's
drinks,
crazy.
taking some
And
photos and
and
shit.
and he goes, "Hey, when you guys actually wanna go down there," so, like, Billy gave you general admission, and general admission, you can go up to the front, no problem, but however, I get you 2 tables and 4 chairs in VIP to
Which is
watch the concert.
sick
Oh,
because
it's ridiculous.
honestly, like,
It's
this was
like
because general admission standing room only, but they had this section with
right
tables and chairs.
behind it and not far back at all.
No, it's killer. So we had these fucking seats, and then there was, of course, Survivor fans everywhere. So we're
Everywhere.
getting fucking, Johnny's getting
Dude,
bombarded.
I never let that like, I probably took fifth no, 70 to 100 pictures
Yeah.
in that little like, if I had made it the fucking lap,
Oh yeah. It would have been
dude,
nuts.
yeah, no, like, because I had people that, like, they were screaming at me, I'm just like, "Hey," and they're like, "Come over here," and I'm like, "No, I'm good where I am."
Yeah, so we're hanging out in the show starts, we're in the VIP area, and then Johnny disappears for a minute and goes right to the front of the stage, and then me and Tess and Ryder make our way to literally front row, right side of the stage. Um, and I kind of stepped back with Ryder so we could see more of like the drummer and
Yeah,
shit. And Tessa and Johnny were up there, and
front
and
row.
my wife hasn't drank in like 9 months, and she had some alcohol that night. And like it was drizzling out, so she has her fucking leather jacket on, or pleather, whatever it is. I see her and Johnny up there. I'm literally like the whole night. I'm so happy, but like I'm
Mhm.
so fucking smiling ear to ear,
We were
seeing my
singing
wife dancing up there with Fairplay, having the time of her life.
We were singing so loud. I mean, like, I feel like I ruined every potential Instagram video that I made because I am dude, it's a set list I waited I messaged Billy the next I was like, "I the Gift tour." Like, Siamese Dream is her big album,
Mhm.
okay? Gish came out I saw the Gish tour in Salem, Virginia. Then I
Yeah.
saw him Lollapalooza, like what, 92 or 93. And then I
Mhm.
saw the Melancholy tour, at, with, Garbage opening in, Chapel Hill, and, like, they
Mhm.
did, like, the heavy metal version of every song, and, like, halfway through the show, like, half the people left. They're like, "Everyone that watches MTV is gone." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Keep fucking going."
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
That's
and
so
s
awesome.
so, like but, like, I've looked at, like because they've had so many albums coming after that, and and God bless you, Billy, but like people have been like, like Billy has been like, here's my new shit. I'm like, I love the old shit.
Mhm.
So-
Yeah.
but he played everything, and it was, oh my God, and then dirt, like Tessa can vouch. Uh, it was the song from the Batman Forever soundtrack. He
Mhm.
walked over, and I got the nod and the point, and I'm just like, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah, oh, dude. Yeah, it was so fucking epic and killer, and just the full circle of like Jonny missing out on the Greensboro show, coming
Oh
to my hometown of Cincinnati, the whole awesome bucket list shit of the Reds game,
yeah,
meeting Billy Corgan and getting to fucking see them front fucking row.
yeah,
It literally is like me and Johnny are like, we have one life, dude.
yeah.
Like
And
it was fucking sick.
there's James.
Yeah.
So that's James Iha's pick.
Yep. Yep. Who also plays in the band A Perfect Circle, but original member of Smashing Pumpkins. So got the fucking pick. Johnny's got the fucking t-shirt on, which I got that same t-shirt. I love it. It's the fucking heavy metal version. But dude, Smashing Pumpkins killed it. Billy Corgan's son came out on stage, danced.
Oh,
I
and Billy
mean,
did the robot acting like a dad, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a dad too.
I know. Dude, it was so unbelievably epic. And so once the show's over, we leave, we head back to my car. It's late as fuck. They play for over 2 fucking hours. Because
Yeah.
originally I was like, okay, cool. After the show, we'll go back to my fucking basement. Ryder can DJ. We're gonna fucking play some video games. Dude, the show was like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's fucking, and me and Johnny were exhausted as fuck. But
Already.
we're walking back to the fucking car. The parking lot that we originally parked in, where the guy thought Johnny was Sammy Hagar, the parking lot's empty except for my VIP spot.
Yeah.
We go and get my car.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the dude walks up to Johnny's fucking side of the window and says, "Hey, man, I hate to do this." And I'm thinking to my,
I've been waiting the last hour and 45 minutes.
yeah, and I'm thinking this motherfucker is going to say,
You're
this is not Johnny Fairplay. You owe us $15 for parking.
Yeah, you're not Sammy
The
Hagar.
motherfucker goes, dude, can you please sign this? I've been a fucking fan for 30 fucking years, blah, blah, blah. So Johnny fucking signs Sammy fucking Hagar on a piece of paper. It is literally this is one of the funniest stories of my entire life.
Oh my God. Like,
dude, it was so fucking hilarious.
I could not stop the fucking tears from this motherfucker asking for a fucking Sammy Hagar autograph. God. I just put S line, H line.
It was so motherfucking hilarious that I've been talking about it nonstop. Literally, I
love throwing out the first pitch and you missing it. I loved watching the Smashing Pumpkin. Like, my two favorite highlights was that sales meeting, walking in, watching motherfucker shake.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker asking for my autograph. Sammy Hagar.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious, dude. So we get back to my house, and Johnny had to leave early the next morning. So we kind of I tried the Johnny Fairplay juicy IPA, lactose based, but it was good. And went to bed. Johnny left the next morning, but what a fucking awesome time. And the funny thing is my son Ryder worked tonight at his record store, and he fucking texted me and said, "Dad, look what record I just put out on the floor." What was it? A Sammy Hagar record.
Oh.
And he's fucking laughing. But I will tell you this. So the rest of the weekend was Memorial Day weekend. Like, I swam and shit. But I was like, hey, I had a gift card to this record store called Plaid Room. And I was like, Ryder, hey, before we go swimming, you want to head to Plaid Room with me? He's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So go to Plaid Room. And I go in.
Johnny Fairplay, an awesome record. He loves them.
So, dude, I see on the fucking front counter the Melancholy 4 LP fucking box set, and there's like 8 of them. And I asked the owner, dude, I was like, I really don't want to spend $110 right now. But I was like, should I get this or should I not get this? He's like, well, they haven't done this in like 2 years. And Johnny, I don't know if you can hear me, but
Yeah.
Plaid Room, he told me these are the last 8 we have. We sold 1,000 of them this week online.
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
That's
too many.
$109,000 fucking dollars, dude. Because they buy them by the fucking truckload. So he's like, we took these offline. They're for our customers only. He's like, look, dude, if you want this, I would buy it because we sold 1,000 of them this week online, and these are the last ones we have left. So I said, fuck it, I bought it, and it was it was $109, but I was so pumped because I don't own any Smashing Pumpkins on vinyl, and so you fucking got
it's
it.
the same one, right?
Yep. It's got the fucking booklet with the lyrics and shit. Yep, same one. When did you buy that?
I've had probably 12 of them. I bought it as soon as I could. I think I got them I think I got off Amazon or eBay.
When was that though?
Like a couple years ago.
Okay.
So but when they came out, I bought like 12 and I sold I think I got them for like 88 each.
Yeah.
And I sold them for like 150 each.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I've gone through 12. I was like, I got the text message. I get Smashing Pumpkins, not from Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
But well, now I get from Billy Corgan. But before, and they're like, hey, it's reissued. I think it was like 109 or 99 or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm like, if it's on here, I was like, how much money is there to make? And then to hear that Plaid Room sold over 1,000, that sounds like too many out there.
He said they sold 1,000 in a week.
I have 2,000 records that I haven't listed yet. I'm like, why am I gonna invest $109 to make $40?
Yeah, right. So like the one you bought was 2 years ago. That's what he told me. He's like, they haven't made this in 2 years.
Yeah.
This is the new.
I came home and I listened to Pisces Escarot. That's how you pronounce it. So I listened to that one, and then I've been listening to Gish all day today. But I love that album so much. I love Siamese Dream, and so like I had a fan send me the original pressing of Siamese Dream.
That's awesome. But yeah, the fucking whole weekend was awesome. Just another fucking day in the life of Johnny Fairplay. But patrons,
I know it's just like that's like Matt's like, this is crazy. I'm like, this is called Thursday for Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah, but you have to admit, dude, this was like a next level fucking crazy.
It was, dude. Honestly, one of the 3 favorite days of my like
in recent.
How cool is it that like one of my favorite lyrics ever is "Today is the greatest."
Yeah,
and you and I got to experience that with Billy Corgan.
Dude,
that day was the greatest.
It was literally like I said, dude. It's I'll be talking about this shit forever.
Yeah, same. Forever. I mean, like, dude, awesome shit happens all the time. I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, universe, and thank you, God, for making this possible. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is. It's a wild freaking ride. Like, are you kidding? Like, I literally had on my calendar, I'm doing the Survivor finale party.
Yeah.
And then after the Reds game, I'm potentially driving home from after the Reds game. It was like there's an asterisk. It's just like, I'll either leave early the next morning or I'm leaving after the game.
Yeah.
Because like, the last 3 months of my life have been just chaos. I mean, like, this has never looked like this behind me. Like, this is crazy. So, like, Jessica just finished moving all of her stuff. Like, so the rest of the house is crazy. So, and I'm just like, hey, summer began, but it hasn't yet because we have to do all this shit. So, but in a couple days, whoo.
I know.
Lord have mercy. I am so ready. But dude, it was. If you're gonna go out with a bang, right?
That's right. It was fucking epic, and fans. Thank you all. I was looking so forward to telling this fucking story.
Me too. There was no room for questions. I apologize. No. Matt apologizes.
There's no need for questions.
I feel like this began with a question from Matt B from Cincinnati. First time, long time.
So we love you. We're gonna have a great summer of Q&A stuff and the Australian podcast, and then Brent and everyone else is doing fucking awesome content, ladies' night. So we love you.
Yeah.
We will see you next week for another fucking Q&A. I hope you love this one because I love telling these stories. It was fucking epic, and to have you all along for the ride, it makes it that much better. So, cheers. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.